My wife thinks my orgasms are gross. How do I handle this? My wife and I have been married only 2 months. We dated 2 years and got married this year. We don't have any children and would like to have children one day. But my wife has suddenly and unexpectedly told me that she thinks when I orgasm, I shouldn't do it around her. She said specifically she thinks semen is gross and that it's not important that I have an orgasm during sex. We had sex once or twice a month leading up to getting married. I'd have liked more, but I understand life gets in the way. But she would never want me to ejaculate. She would have her orgasm and usually says I can go finish myself in the bathroom or something. I've asked her to help me, and she told me it's not her responsibility for me to get me to orgasm, that she thinks semen is gross and unimportant. When she mentioned the semen point, I asked her how she thought we'd have kids and how she'd get pregnant if I didn't have sex the normal way. She told me that it was rude to call it not normal and made her feel inadequate. But the part that shocked me was she said she'd prefer to go IVF and she'd like to choose a donor based on certain features she'd like her kid to have. She kept saying her kid, not ours, or even acknowledge I'm part of this. She said that while she loves me, she wants the best for her kid and wants the best donor she can find. This is a complete 180 from what we discussed before getting married. She said, I'm selfish for wanting my DNA for our kid. I'm honestly completely confused. She has never talked this way before. We got married and never mentioned it. I'm totally lost here. How do I explain that she changed almost overnight and she's being unrealistic? I'm afraid she's leading us down the route of a sexless marriage, but then I feel so guilty for thinking she owes me something.